Am I wearing jeans? Fucking comedians here, I tell ya. You had to reset your Twitch password to watch me. I'm not going to pretend that you did me a favor there. You did yourself a favor. All right, let's get real. Had a pretty good Christmas, Larissa. I feel like it's still kind of going though, you know? Just because I'm going to take a little trip. I feel like just like Christmas, New Year's, trip, vacation, just like all like meshes together. So I feel like the holidays are kind of still going. But that doesn't mean we haven't been streaming. We've also been without Geo for a little bit, Larissa. So, you know, we'll get that going on Kick a little bit later today. Have to clock in our hours in all categories by the end of the year. Yep, holidays. I agree with that in general. Afternoon will be fine. Trying to remember if will be fine was will be fine in Twitch always, or if it was will be fine now. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it is on Kick. But good to see you, my friend. Happy holidays. SXM754. Thanks for the new Prime. Any New Year resolutions? I don't really do too many of those, but sometimes I set some chess goals for fun. Looks like our bullet one is a little out of reach, but we did pretty well. Honestly, hit all the ones that I didn't really enjoy hitting. So kind of surprised myself. Hello, Louie. Yep, the YouTube videos never get the well, I shouldn't say never. They often do, but they don't always get the same sounds of the stream. Well, many things affect your how long it takes you to get a game. The type of account you have, probably whether you're titled or not, the rating range that you're seeking, the rating that you are. But yeah, sometimes it can take quite a while. But midday, should get a game pretty much instantly. Yeah, time control as well, of course. Forgot about that one. It's probably the biggest. Guys seeking 30 minutes and 5-second increment. Like, probably take a couple days to get a game. Six. Think we want to go c4 knight c3 here. Get a5. Okay, if he's going to go there, though, probably knight d2 makes sense. Usually want to trade these knights, put the bishop on f1. So do we want to take this and go here? Might be a little bit too much here. I think I'll just take back. I really want to play this, but we're being prevented. Let's play this. Kind of, I think I'm okay with e4 being played, but we'll see if I come to regret that. Masterclass, yes. Just because a master is giving the class for no other reason. First game, so obviously very low expectations. C5 actually does look like kind of works here. Not an enjoyable move to make there. I really dislike that. Surprised that he took so long to recapture that. So e4, rook d1, is this? No, it's not quite, because he hits the rook there. It's definitely not by design. Let's see. We can play this now that the pawn's there. Previously there was mate, which was quite unfortunate. Feels like with this threat that he might have to take it. We've definitely survived pretty nicely here, but now the other problem of being insanely low on time. Probably take bishop c6 if I had to guess. Ooh, would have been such a nice move to take, eh? Dang. That would have been sick. Okay. Yeah, just bishop takes c5 there, and bishop d4 check would have forked the king and rook. Should have played it. Should have played it. But honestly, maybe he would have seen it. Whereas this way, by simply attacking the rook, no check, we won the entire thing. So maybe this worked out for the best. Wow, big change. Realty money, the color change as well. Really looking to fly under the radar here. Okay, knight g3 is really trying to push f5, but I think g6 always does a pretty good job there. Get rid of that light squared bishop. Let's actually go here. Put this knight on e6 maybe. Just castle and chill. Yeah, we will eventually have to do something. I think I want to wait for him to go here and play c4. I'm kind of hoping that he does. I really want him to play rook there. I'd actually rather it was his turn here. Please. Just because I figured that I'm going to play this anyway. So I would rather have his rooks doubled here where they're not really going to do anything. Okay, there's queen there. We can maybe go here. But I'm thinking maybe taking is the option. Very interesting one. So definitely f6 to take that. Can we go here? Not quite. We can try this. We want to trade a pair of rooks because my king will hold everything. But if he doubles, then it gets a little messy. So, and then d7, we have to come all the way back. And then I was hoping to, yeah, just walk over and pick it off. And I don't think he has any. Where's this knight going? I don't know. Like we just go here. Yeah. Knight here. Rook here. Or rook here, to be honest. Let's start with this one, though. Force the knight to go back. To be honest, we can play this. Just going to go here to see what he does. He's most likely going to go there. Oh, okay. Knight d4 should be pretty much game over, I would say. Okay, I guess we got to start with this. I really need this knight to move so I can use this a3 square. It's like surprisingly annoying, actually. And rook a2 here. Yeah. Getting going here. Ugh. Bishop there. Okay, we get to play queen g4. Yep, big knight d1 missed. Wasn't even looking for how long. Maybe multiple moves. Okay, queen here. I think we take queen g3. And knight c3. This bishop b5 move is really weird because it feels like if you castle, then the pin is taken care of. But then I take, and if you take with the knight, you lose this pawn. You take with the pawn, you lose this pawn. So here, we'll go knight back. I think we'll go h4 here. Queen g5. Meanwhile, knight to f4. Ooh, interesting. By the way, there was a pawn hanging there on d6. I often forget to take that, but I think that was the way to go. Let's just take here. Doesn't look great, so it's probably time to move a pawn here. But yeah, all we had to do is I think take that pawn, and we have a pretty good position. So let's see. It's got to be a4, I think. I don't really like letting him play that. Might be 5. Not too interested in that, like completely fixing the pawns. But now I'm interested in this. That's for sure. King g7, knight f4. His position should be kind of falling apart here. If we move this knight, we have d5. Here. There's king h6. Still may be good, but I think we got to start with this one. I don't even mind recapturing that way. Don't think that's the end of the world. Let's take this, knight f4. Looks pretty brutal here. I mean, it's just not a pleasant position. There's no other way to say it. Could do this. Probably go c3 though. This perhaps. Admittedly, it gets a little bit annoying here. Just have to play more defense than I would have liked. I think I have to go here just to make him play. Seems weird, but just to make him play knight g4 and rook h2, because otherwise I thought the rook was going there. Don't know what that's all about. Interesting. Now I see what it's about. Okay, so I think we go here. I think this is the way. We want to play e4 so that the other pass pawn is as far away as possible. Yeah, here, bishop f5, I think. Oh, too bad. Obviously, he played a bad move there, but had to. I thought he would check me. It's kind of crazy he didn't check me. Too bad. I mean, yeah, we just queen. Pretty perfect game, but not considering the time. Because it looked like we almost had to repeat knight h2, knight g4, but I think the sacrifice is the way to go there. It's funny because you're not actually trapping the rook, but it still has the same effect pretty much. Let's take here, probably take on c3. I've played this a few times before. It's actually not that easy. This one is not the move. Let's take this. F3. I was going to say I could see him playing f3 and blundering knight c2, but he does not. So I guess this works. Looks a little bit fishy, but f6, king up. I think we actually need this knight on d5. Ooh, I think that one would have been a little bit more effective. Yeah, d5 and take was definitely good there. Interesting. Maybe we can do this. By the way, there was knight c2 there. I'm not sure why we weren't interested in that one. I will take with the rook, actually. Could be quite bad, but okay. We can take this. We can also play b5. I don't think it really matters because b5 is going to play that, so. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have an easy way to get our pieces out here. Almost worked. Almost worked. Rook b6 maybe. Be very helpful. Must have been the most point one of all the point ones. I, the only reason we were able to even get close is because I tried to play king f4. And the only reason I would not be able to is if you put his rook on f8. So normally I think any move there, unfortunately he just wins, but this is the perfect this is the perfect warm-up because we are old and slow and tired in the morning. Hello, Orangi. Nitsud Prime. Holy shit. Nitsud. The big dogs in chat. Does anyone else just have a deeply seated appreciation for James Canty referring to me as Hambo with his Lambo on the FIDE like World Rapid Championship broadcast just casually? I do. Like to just be out there commentating the World Championship and just be referred to as Hambo with his Lambo. That brings me joy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It truly is legendary, Okito. It really is. Do I have a Lambo? Well, honestly, I feel bad about not having one now after the moniker. I'm the problem. Hmm. Queen f6. I think we just do this. They are, Christamir, outside my tax bracket. What's he got planned for Jan Gustafsson? We need to open up a poll, a betting pool. What's going to be Jan Gustafsson's nickname? No, no, real T. You're not on his level. He already has one for Wesley So. He calls him Flexly So. It's fucking genius, to be honest. Flexly So. Yan the man. Yan with the plan. Yeah, I think Yan the man is like because maybe he doesn't know Yan like that, so he wouldn't want to like hit him with his classics, you know? So I can see him maybe going for a more muted approach. I think Yan the man is a very solid guess. Okay. We were, by the time I looked at the clock, we were down a minute and a half. 3-2. All right, we can start actually playing here. We're talking about Flexly so, Hambo with his Lambo. That took about 2 minutes off our clock. Flexly so gotta be the best nickname in the biz, honestly. Guess we got to take here. It's kind of sad. Back here because what else are you gonna do? We fixed one of the problems, playing fast. Didn't say we were gonna have a good position. Maybe that bishop should have gone back here, so we have just queen b7. That could be a miss right there. Put that bishop back right away. To be honest, we can just take that. But I'll go here, I suppose. Kind of tough to say. This guy's hit. If this ever happens, I mean, surely it's bad, so just kind of hopeful for that. I'm banking on the fact that moving that pawn looks risky every time. He's just kind of hanging everything, but I think it might be fine because he's gonna have f4 there. It's kind of annoying. So we'll let him defend that. Maybe g4, queen e4 takes, because we're gonna have to give him something. Man, he even saw this move. It's like fucking annoying. Just because takes here, king here, I kind of have to trade with him or play that, and that actually doesn't look like it works. Yeah, it's kind of it's unlucky. We have this great discovered check, can't do nothing with it. Oh my god, why didn't we play b4? Dude, I'm just actually blind here. Actually blind. b4 stopping this? I mean, just so obvious. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. All right. Okay. We're getting closer. Getting closer. There really is not a high value on playing a good game, I think, because you can always make a comeback. Oh, I forgot. I think he's going to stop playing. I forgot about that. We were rematching so much. I forgot. As soon as they pocket some points, they're out. That was my mistake. I can't remember if we played him before. No, it looks like those are our first games together. Yeah, I would expect to win a good majority of those, but man, down a minute and a half, down 2 minutes, nobody's pulling that off. Not even me. Not even sleep deprived me. Not sure who this is either. It's weird. It's just an influx of CMs, NMs, FMs in the pool. I don't really get too many GMs these days. Suppose we'll take probably C5 here. Hello, Rookit. Why do I not play over the board championships? I've played a lot of them. Time for the gym, baby. Very strange move. Okay, here. Where do we want these pieces? Kind of a weird move. The knight's covering the the bishop's covering the knight quite well here. Knight pretty much has nowhere to go. Bishop f2 looks like it's about to win the game, so he goes there. Okay, yeah, we do have to go here, but I think it's should be all right. This move looks scary, but I think we can always just push the pawn then. Usually the more imbalances, the better. Like here, he gets a pass pawn, but we also get some stuff as well. Hmm. See what we can do. This knight feels like it's a little bit tied down. Can we do this? I think yes. Because if he takes our pawn with knight d4, then we also take that pawn. Yeah, we just take this. Should be winning. Bishop does a tremendous job here, of course. If we both have like an h pawn and an a pawn, and I have a bishop, guy is a knight. Unfortunately, the bishop will dominate. Mm-mm-mm. I'm not sure about this move. I'll play it. At a 5, we can always take it. Can't tell if this is an idea, but kind of looks like it. e5, I think we're always taking. Trying to get the g5 square for ourselves. In the meantime, I think king f1, king g2 is the way to go. Yeah, this one we have to just leave as is. We do get the a file there. Okay, I was thinking that there was something on the h pawn here, but maybe not right away. I definitely think I don't care about the a file. So takes here, check. Is that anything? It's really hard to say. It looks pretty close. We'll give it a go. Definitely don't know exactly what's going on here, but it looks close enough, and a lot of his pieces seem offside, so I thought we'd try it. So here, bishop h7, king there. Okay, there's also queen here. But I start to wonder about this. I guess there's rook a2. Could that possibly work? We do have g6 coming, pretty big threat. But I assume he has a move here. I didn't get that far. I assume he has something good here. e5 to allow queen e6. Maybe we have g6 and bishop h6 though. Some nonsense. We're gonna have face knight e3 at the end of that line, but I think it's okay. He probably makes the best move, I think. Have to take here. This is not so bad. Here, king d7 does work. We have this, actually. He has to play queen here. That works as well, doesn't it? Remarkable. Let's go here. Not sure what the what a potential breakthrough was in that position. Oh, man. If I just played king f3 there was a real chance for a hold, I think. That defense, I mean, like I said, it was not necessary, knight g5. But those are the types of things that you just have to play in Blitz. I honestly think playing those moves is smarter than not playing them, because you get an idea of your limits. There are a lot of sacrifices that are just good in Blitz because they're speculative, but they don't really work, but they're very tough to defend. And if you try like 10 of them and your opponents just don't have success defending, clearly you've made the right decision, even if the engine doesn't agree. Thanks Eilish for the 50. So I don't know if I can hate the move. I'm not terribly upset with it. Probably put this knight on e6. Yeah, knight g5, h6, bishop g5, knight e6. So we should be okay, especially defending with rook c8. I think g5, g4 is a relatively serious idea. He'll go here, but I think we like that because then it helps us play a5. So I actually don't mind that. Yeah, so a5 is quite good here. Rook c1, we can go rook c8 if needed. Yeah, we want to take and I think play b5 before. We could play b5 now. It's no difference really. b5 to stop him from pushing. Now we also have f5 here. Could be another good move. The knight is just doing such a good job blockading. Actually, I'm going to go for this because if he takes, the d4 pawn's under fire. May need to drop this to a6, but that's okay. We gave him a protected pass pawn, so yeah, I'll just drop it to a6. Can also guard this so that we really make a threat there, but just do this for now. Trying to play f4. f4, I think we played g4, and that's favorable. Rook a2, we just double the rooks. We don't even have to take that. We could cycle back around. But all the pawns are on dark square, so I think should favor our position. Yeah, I was thinking about this for a sec, but hard not to just take it. Yeah, just take that. Knight here, take. We're controlling the only open file, so we can kind of decide how this goes. So if we go here, we run a risk of giving him the A file, but I think that's the way to try for a win, so. Yes. That's a threat. I suppose that does deal with it. Wow. Crazy to think there's not a move here. Maybe this is the way to go? It forces... Oh, wow. I thought it forced the rooks off. Oh, he took. Okay. I can't believe he took the rook. That was... I think we honestly would lose if the rooks were on the board. Just because his king is safer. My king on e6 is going to get checked like crazy. Any time scramble there, I think we're a big underdog. Yeah, bishop b1, rook a7 is correct. Unfortunately, I didn't have that one available for myself. Hello, Eddie. I think this is actually a very, like, it's a very high level setup. It really is. But I'm not going to lie. Every time I see it, I'm like, fuck it, e4, e5. Like, gotta give it a go. Like, is this brain dead or what? Like, tell me this is not easy. Just throw the pawn up the board. So we take, we go here. Obviously, we have a good position. Are we winning? That's a different story. That's a different story. But clearly, we have a phenomenal position. We don't need to rush this, although he's going to play h6 next. Just like rook e1, bishop here. He wants to go like bishop d5, I guess. Should be a very good position here. So pre-move the century right there. G3. So we can take this. I'm not sure if that's really an achievement. I really want this light squared bishop. Like, I think his position falls apart if I take the light squared bishop. So that's what I'm all about right now. Yeah, no knight c7. Sad. Rook actually doing something. Who would have thought? I'm happy to have this bishop, even at the cost of the pawns. The knight's doing a reasonable job there. Could we even play f4? It's hard to say. I have a variation. Oh, never mind. He goes here. Does this work? Kind of does work. This move's freaking annoying. I don't see anything better than this. Gotta trade the queens. I'm not liking knight f4 here. Takes rook e7. We double. Kind of liking that at least. Knight g7, bishop d5. Rook e8 he might try, but we just take and bishop c4. Worked out well. Here, knight d4 is rather typical. Try to go bishop e5 there. He may even want this with f4 coming, but I think bishop e5 is the great equalizer. Interesting. A low T move. Bishop e2. We love to see those. Maybe he was thinking we had queen e5, which I realized after. Would have been quite nice. Hasn't even started yet, Eddie. It's happening over the next couple days. Damn, it's a pretty good move. Got to go here, I think. Here, bishop takes is a problem? Question mark. Even this doesn't work because it's with a check. I don't think we have anything special we can play here. I have to just bite the bullet, take the L. Okay. Oh, bishop's covering d1. What am I doing? That's so silly. Maybe takes. No. Yeah, because he can just bring the other rook to d1. I thought maybe we had... I thought maybe we could like take with the queen here and control the open file, but that's not the case at all. Have to, otherwise we lose the a pawn. So sadly. Just here, and e4. Not much we can do about that. So, I mean, we're down this many pawns. It's just a very lost position. Also, the knight just gets dominated by the bishop. We already talked about it, but when there's like, you know, an outside pass pawn, it's not even close. Not even close. Nothing to do, unfortunately. Yeah, you can see the bishop and the knight. It's not even close. We already talked about this earlier. Any kind of like pawn race, impossible. Knight loses every single time. A6. Let's go A5. You have B4 here. Maybe bishop D6. Could try to gain a move there. Not sure I understand that, but I was going to say he has to play E5 now. Otherwise, it truly makes no sense. E5 threatens E4 to anchor the bishop, so I had to take it. Still, I think, kind of happy with this. We can take and be the first one to D4. Not sure if that matters. He's threatening rook D3, so we have to do this. Maybe F3. We have the better endgame with the protected pass pawn, but definitely slightly better. I would say most trades help us out here. But what do we do? What do we do? Is this an idea? I don't even know. Feels like we've kind of encroached a little bit, but I don't know if that's a real thing. Just pretending we have pins and threats and brilliant stuff. Precisely. Just thinking of this, but this looks fine. This exists, but the rook is hanging. But he has some draws. Maybe rook c7 wasn't so great. I can't tell. Now push this pawn. He's definitely going to go here. Oh, that's so annoying. That's such a brutal move to deal with. G5, man. If I just had my pawn there, it would have been a lot easier. Yeah. Damn. I thought maybe he would think it's a draw. It's unfortunate. G5 there is if the pawn's just on H3, it's amazing, but there's nothing happening. Pawn on H3, but because my pawn is up a square, it's actually just over. Yeah, I'll wait to castle just because H4 can be kind of annoying. Wonder what we do here. He's obviously going A5. Is this something we can't take? Surely we want to take this. Here, knight d2 looks good. I think he might actually do that. Although, yeah, we could play rook takes f2 there. Maybe he'll do this and then bishop d1. Okay, it goes there. Should be able to take. We'll go 2 pawns there. It's hopefully enough. TBSC, thanks for the 15 with Prime. KC New York, 78 months. Welcome back. Tier 2. We had Eyelash with 50, Orangi with 61. Bishop d7, castles. Knight d4 doesn't work. a6 takes, 95 looks pretty good. But he does have bishop b5 there. c6, a4, bishop a6. Maybe knight d7, knight c5 could be. Yeah, I think knight d7, knight c5 at the end of that line is good. Okay, I thought we had this, but I missed that a6 was there because obviously he can just reply with b6. But we can probably do this one or a4, bishop e8, then queen b4. Kind of the same thing. Let's go here. Getting ready for a4. I think if b6, we go knight c6. Don't allow him to play c5, which is kind of a tricky move. Simply rook c1 next. If we get a nothing move, I don't know. Queen d8, maybe rook probably here. Okay, a5 definitely looking like the move. He's giving me all my moves with tempo. Maybe that wants to be there. This is available, which is definitely not by design. Like we were doing so well. Being in this position with like those pawns is not what you want. Ooh, I think that's quite helpful for me. We'll see. Still very bad position, but improving. Can't take that pawn. Sad. Knight gets trapped, or at least it's a draw at best. Oh, improving here. think we probably, I mean, who knows? It would have to be seen on the board, but it looked like we probably were going to manage. Just barely. Waiting for him to play a3. I mean, obviously we can take, but I would rather take when prompted. That feels a little bit better. I'd rather him commit this. Chef Longpack unbanned. Okay. The Holiday unbanned. Chef Longpat. Yeah, let's definitely take. Welcome back. Tier 3 34. Chef Longpat, I feel like returned and then like immediately got marble ban. And then maybe sub battle ban. I mean, who knows? The guy just got hit with every charge. His bishop is no good there, so have to do what I'm doing, bringing it around. Let's go here. Looks like a pretty bad move, but I'm going to put the knight behind it. He'll recycle a knight to e3, no doubt. Interesting. We get to play this move now, and maybe he'll play g4. Hey, that's beautiful for us. Ooh, that bishop move is actually annoying. Jeez. Like, straight up, I don't want him to play it. It's quite annoying. Okay, I think I'm happier with that. Yes, a slight misplay by us, because now we can't go knight f4 the way we want, because we don't want to take that way. So definitely a misplay. I'm going to have to put the knight here. It's not where we wanted it. We wanted it there. Because this knight's basically just not part of the game now. But we'll try to bring it back with h5. The knight is just trapped, so there's not much to do here. Not sure how we ended up winning that, considering he went for f4. At least we caught it. I respect it. I would have gone for f4 too. I would have done it too. Just like we drew it up, exactly. Off day there, wall right. It'll be the next 2 days. Yeah, this one's always a solid send. Thanks, Don Corleone. 64 months with Prime. Welcome back. No, I have not followed that one. Rook at jacket, not at all. I don't really follow too many tournaments these days. I really don't. You might get me out of bed for the World Championship. Quite literally, got me out of bed for it. But other than that, I really don't keep up that much with OTB events. Just left the club. Now, hang on a sec. The chess club? Or the actual club? 1:44 p.m. Eastern Time. You never know. These chess viewers are wild. Not sure where he's at, Clay Hacks. I mean, I haven't been paying that much attention to streaming either, but has he been actively streaming as well? Was a little unfortunate he didn't play the World Blitz. Let's play one game to conclude our you were about to skip the song and then you realize it's playing on stream. Take here. Let's take Blitz podium predictions from Mr. 112. Squash Addict Kid. Okay. 112 months. Hello there, Squash. I have to look at the let me pull up the chess results. Which we'll call it after this. Let's go here. 112 is crazy. Yeah, I got to see the participants. Obviously, it should be pretty much the same, but still. Let's try this. I'm not commentating the Blitz, no. 98 makes some sense. Probably Rook D1 was much better to play first. I definitely rushed that. I just assumed our position was insanely good. But I guess we have to stick with it now. Oh, good. He plays that. Okay. Got to see F6. No other move makes sense. I'll probably take with the pawn. Knight A6. A3, B4. Got 5, maybe G3. I don't know, honestly, even G4. All right, let's see, Squash Addict. What does the Blitz look like? Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, don't think this lad will be showing up, but Ali Reza, Hikaru. I mean, I could see Hikaru locking in, honestly, but it's very hard to say Hikaru after his rapid performance. But like I said, I can see him locking in. He always finds his way to the top of the Blitz standings. Wesley is looking, I don't know, he's not looking like himself these days. Bortnick 2762. I'm very curious to see how Bortnick does. That seems like a very high rating, but damn, you don't get a rating like that for no reason. Phenomenal Blitz player, but I don't know that I've seen Bortnick play too much against like, this type of competition. Naroditsky, Prague. Honestly, dark horse pick, Norderbeck. This guy's very, very good. I always feel every time I see Norderbeck's rating, I'm like, he's underrated. I feel like once you get down here, I couldn't really see any of these players finishing like top of the table. Like Merzen, I think he came top 20 in Blitz, but I don't think he's a podium podium finisher here. Serrana is extremely good, but podium is a tough shout for him. MVL and Nepo are both extremely, extremely good in Blitz. I just feel like someone like Prague, or I don't know, like just like maybe too inconsistent. Ali Reza seems like a great pick. I would say I expect Ali Reza on the podium. I don't know if he'll be number one, but obviously he's going to be the number one seed, so it's not a very special prediction. I think we'll see one of Nepo or MVL up there. MVL is wicked strong. And then as a dark horse pick, maybe Norderbeck. I would say that. Podium, not sure who's going to be first, second, or third, but I would expect to see Ali Reza there. One of Jan or MVL. And definitely, I think Norderbeck is just capable of a lot. And I mean, obviously, Hikaru could just focus up. Crazy to think he wouldn't be in the top 3, but after seeing the rapid, it's hard to bet him there. And obviously, I hope to see our buddies up there. But if you're asking me for a off the cuff podium, sure, that sounds like a fun one. Ali Reza, MVL, and Norderbeck. We'll see how it plays out. Watching the Blitz is so exciting. Like, just, it's like candy for me. Love it. Thanks, Duke Nukem, 33 months. Welcome back, buddy. What do you think, Squash Addict? Does Hikaru lock in, bring it home? Fabi had a good rapid. Like, he could definitely do well there. Dubov and Nepo always like do well in the Blitz. This is chessresults.com. Correct, Tinarek. It's kind of a confusing format. Not confusing, but it's just different. Like, they're doing 11 rounds, and then the top 8 from those 11 go into a knockout. So, anyhow, that's probably what I would say. I'd like to see Pranav do well, yes. Buddy on podium would be crazy. He's probably, I still don't know what his rating is, but he's probably going to gain some rating, put it that way. He's probably going to gain some rating. I was thinking as I turned on the stream today, I'm like, man, should I call it my birthday stream? I'm not sure. You know, is it disingenuous? I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, and tomorrow's my birthday. So don't want to mislead people. Yes, happy birthday to Dylan. Yes. Go Dill. Pre-birthday stream. But I feel like it almost implies there will be a birthday stream, you know? And there won't be tomorrow. It is KC, New York. LeBron James and Tiger Woods have the same birthday as I do, along with big Carson Wentz. All the important people. Always nice to celebrate a day with LeBron. You have the same birthday as Hickey? That's special. That's special. Well, I'm heading to Kick. I'm going to stream for a little bit longer. Maybe I will cave and title it the pre-birthday stream. There may be some marbles. There may be some chess. There may be some Geo. But it's my last stream before taking a short trip for the holidays. Let's say New Year's, like New Year's Eve and whatnot. So trying to get some hours in. LeBron turning 40. Yeah. I'm not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Exclamation mark Kick. Yes. Trying to get some new follows on our Kick channel. When we come back from our trip in January, going to be sinking some hours in. So good time to be following. Yes, Kick marbles are unique. Nitsud Prime knows. Nitsud Prime knows. Thanks again, Squash Addict, for the hella long resub. That's my podium, so we'll see how I do. We'll see how I do. Take care, guys. But hopefully you just join me on Kick. We're going to end the stream, start on Kick. If you don't have an account, it's free to make one and drop us a follow there. No T3 protection is correct. Hello, Lethbridge Chess. Dang, you wanted to be the first. Well, unfortunately, Lethbridge Chess, you are second. you were beaten by Johnny DJ, who wished me a belated birthday, assuming that he had missed it. So, interpret that how you want it. It could be that you're first or that you're second. I do miss you, Mr. Jeff. I'm not sure if you're just chilling for New Year's, but appreciate the wishes, sir.